guys, aloha! Thank you for joining me. I was just doing something very special. In fact, I am the Purium Fairy in 4-star crown with another mini whiteboard session. I happen to be writing a name down in this very, very special notebook. So today's training, that kind of reminds me, is mini whiteboard session. Okay, hold on now. Okay. You probably have guessed it by now, right? Wait for it. Wait for it. All right. It's the network notebook. That's right. Mini whiteboard session covering the network notebook. So I just happen to be adding a name to my network notebook. So for those of you who are new and don't even know what in the world a network notebook is, so the network notebook is a very special notebook. I just happen to have one of these little notebooks here. It's small size, so I can carry it with me everywhere. And the network notebook is a live and breathing thing. Why? Because the network notebook holds the names of all the people that you know. These are your associates, friends, family members, people you've known in the past. It's people who you're going to know in the future. And let me tell you something. Our business is based on relationships. They're based on lives. They're based on names. Because without it, you have no business and you have no life. So this notebook is, if you don't have one, I would love for you to go out and get a notebook, and you're going to designate this notebook for just names. Now, when you write the names down, you kind of don't want to get too attached, and for those of you who are A-type personalities who need to have all the information and all that kind of stuff, this notebook is free flowing. This is the notebook where you need to just write the names down and not think about all the information that goes with it, unless it's somebody like, curly-haired guy curly-haired barista guy at Starbucks. So you really don't even have to have a name. Maybe it's somebody that you see all the time at a cafe, or maybe it's the mail person. But I would love for you to sit down after you get your notebook and give yourself, say, a minute and start writing down names. Maybe you can start off with a category like, say childhood friends, and start from that. You'll be surprised at how many names and faces start to pop into your head when you do not have any judgment. You don't have any judgment. Is this person going to want to do the business? Or is this person going to want to do the core 3? No, none of that. All you're going to do is write down names. And you know what? For myself, I've even written down names of those who have challenged me, if you know what I mean, in the past. Because from those challenging persons have come beautiful friendships. So I don't exclude anybody when I add them to my network notebook. So get a network notebook, get a notebook designated for names of these beautiful people who you know and love. And also remember, you know that whole thing that happens when you're thinking about someone, and then all of a sudden the phone rings, and who's calling? The someone, right? Because it's all energy. That's right, it's all energy. So that's why I'm saying this is a live breathing thing. You never know whose name you write down, and then whoop, all of a sudden you got the Facebook message or text message or a phone call. That's happened to me. That's happened to Arna. That's happened to, actually, if we start thinking about it, it's actually happened to all of us. But that's why I want you to treat this with much respect. This is a tool that you're going to be working with every single day, because I challenge you to add 1 or 2 names or more to this network notebook, which is all yours. And guess what? When you go out there into the big wide world, you're going to be meeting new people, and they go straight into your notebook. Okay? So remember, 1, get your network notebook. 2, do an exercise. Give yourself a minute and start free writing with no judgment of all these names and faces popping up into your head. And of course, make sure that you keep adding names to this network notebook so that it's alive. All right? You guys, go out there and be your radiant selves so you can meet new people and add people to your new network notebook. Wishing you all a beautiful day. Thank you so much for popping in for your mini whiteboard session. Aloha.